Hey there, Sagittarius. What's up? It's your girl Raven, and welcome to your love reading. I hope that you guys are doing well today. I most certainly am, and so is Odin, so we're chilling. So without further ado, let's get into your message here. Please take it how it resonates. I'm going to do a love message and see what is going on with the person that's on your mind. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so Sagittarius, it says, I'm sorry for breaking promises that I've made to you. Ooh, okay, so someone here feels out in the doghouse, or this could be someone that knows they're on their way out because of the way that they're treating you or have treated you. I can feel the distance between us, and it hurts me so much. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like this is the energy of someone who's like, man, I know Sagittarius is getting sick of my ish, and, I really need to check myself. I've been feeling in the dark without you in my life. Maybe you've already cut this person off. Maybe you've decided to move on here. You are the most caring and loving person I've ever known. So, Sagittarius, let's talk. This could be someone that you may have broken up with. You guys went separate ways. It took for someone to lose you to value you, is what I'm getting here. This person may have run away from their emotions, run away from their conviction, or, what they thought they had convictions about. And it was out of fear and insecurity, I feel. It took for someone to maybe hook up with someone else or to be without your influence in their life for them to understand that they really, really messed up something significant here. They're really missing you. I'm confused and torn between my head and my heart. Yeah, someone here could be very much in their ego. They may have been taught to operate out of their ego and not so much as out of their heart space. My greatest wish is to be in union with you and to be happy. So this is someone who really has deep desires to be back with you and bring the connection back to life. But there could be some distance between you guys, and maybe some time has gone by. And so there's a lot of uncertainty here. A lot of uncertainty here. Okay, let me pull some vibe cards here on your person and see what's going on here. Holy Spirit for Sagittarius, what's the vibe around this situation? Okay, so yeah, a lot of confusion here. Someone doesn't know which way to go. We got the puzzle card. Someone's confused, they're conflicted, they're perplexed about something. Someone may be at a crossroads where they don't know whether they should go this way or that way. Two of Wands energy is what I'm feeling here. Okay, and this could be someone who's also very insecure. Also, someone can be viewing you as insecure and guarded at this time, like very cautious. But I also feel like someone here is in a puzzle state of mind. They're confused and conflicted on which way to go. And because of that, they're a little cautious. They're feeling insecure. They're very guarded at this time. It's like there's a song that popped into my head. I cannot think of this woman's name, and I'll have to look it up later. But the song goes, I'm torn in between the two, but I only want to be with you. I forgot who sang that song. Anyways, you may put in the comments if you know. It's a song that came out a while back. But anyways, I feel like someone's like, okay, part of me wants to do this, part of me wants to do that. And that's what she's saying in the song. She's like, part of me wants to do this, part of me wants to do that. So I feel like this person is like, I want to do what's right by you. I want to do what's right by myself and by maybe another party or a situation. But they're kind of stuck on that. Someone's afraid of making the wrong move here. Also, yeah, someone here may have a double life. We have the two-faced card here. Someone here may have cheated or backstabbed you, or was just two-faced in nature towards you, or there's something going on here. What's with this two-faced energy? Okay, we have today. It kind of came out in reverse, though, which is like good vibes, living in the moment. Somebody here may have hooked up with a third party on a whim, or maybe you and this person separated for another reason, and maybe this person jumped into another connection here, and they were just partying. They wouldn't really try to celebrate with this person. Maybe this is somebody that they like to smoke with, and it turned into something much worse. And now that someone's living a double life. Yeah, someone feels like they've burned bridges with you. They feel like that there's a lack of trust here, like you can't depend on them anymore. Someone also feels like you've turned your back on them. And I also feel like there's an insecurity here, Sagittarius, about someone seeing you with someone else. With this feminine energy card, this could very well be you. You may have been very mothering, very nurturing and caring to this person. A very gentle energy. You may be that. And you're very much healing, but someone's about to snatch you up. because you're healing. You're taking time out for self-care and for meditation and for introspection about who you are and what you deserve. And I feel like with you doing this healing here, Sagittarius, someone's about to snatch you up on some real ish, and this person just can't take it. They cannot take it. No, because they need to come out of a bad cycle here. This is someone with like thrills and toxic is in reverse. This is someone who's caught in the middle of someone's drama. Someone who has a lot of chaos going on in the background, bad decisions. Someone here may have drinking addiction, sex addiction, drug addictions. Someone's not matching your vibration, Sagittarius. You are elevating. You're thinking more about your higher purpose, your higher self, and you're putting your needs first, okay? This person is stuck in a cycle, in some sort of a karmic cycle that they need to get themselves out of. And I feel like this is why you may have left them behind or maybe moved away from them, because you just realized this is just too much. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into some tarot. I don't aim to make this reading very long. Okay, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius and a person, what's to come? Let me see what's to come for you guys, okay, in the situation. You guys may have already just like moved on from it and don't want nothing else to do with it. Good for you if that's the case. But let me just see what's to come out of this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I've got multiple meanings for this, okay? But we have the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Ace of freaking Wands here, Sagittarius, okay? All right, so Aries energy with the Emperor, Cancer energy with the Chariot. Okay, so check it. And a lot of, a whole lot of fire, passionate energy with the Ace of Wands is what I'm getting at. Okay, so check it. What's to come here is a passion new beginning, okay? And I feel like there's like 3 separate scenarios here. I mean, maybe many others I'm not channeling yet, but what I'm getting from one of them is that you are sitting on your throne. You're in masculine energy, which is not a bad thing. It's just that you're recognizing your own power, your own authority. You're standing on business and you're making things happen for yourself. So you're overcoming anything that's in your way. You're manifesting. You're taking action. You're making progress. You're determined to have a new passion beginning for yourself and move on from this. So I'm feeling that scenario as well, where you've evolved. Like I said, you're on a different vibration than this person now. You've elevated. They're still stuck in a lower vibration. You can't wait for them. So I feel like that now that you've come out of that realization, that now that you've come to the realization and you allowed yourself to move up here, there is a divine masculine here, a true divine masculine who's going to come in with the quickness and scoop you up. This will come after you heal from this, and this will be your divine justice here. Because your spirit team, because the Most High has determined that you are ready for a new beginning here with the Fool. You know, this is something that is meant to balance out your life. You spent a lot of energy, a lot of time, maybe even a lot of money trying to make things work with this person, this situation. You've had a lot of patience, but I feel like upon you healing yourself, upon you, standing up for yourself and walking away from this, Sagittarius, or, just coming to the realization that you just that person, you don't need this, just you elevating really, really helped you out of this. Look, booyah. Tower and the Empress. Didn't I just say that? You recognize who you are, and you realize that this person just had you effed up, and I really feel like you left them where they had you effed up at. Excuse my language, but it's the facts here. A sudden change has come upon you. You're coming to you're having a revelation like, hey, this is me. I'm in this Empress energy. I mean, and also even if like there's not someone coming towards you right away, which I really feel like there is, I feel like you just standing on your own power and authority, Sagittarius, is going to slingshot you to exactly where you want to be. And with this Tower and the Empress, this could also represent you manifesting. The Empress is a pregnant woman, so that could be you just biding your time, being patient with yourself, being nurturing, but also you moving on and taking action when it's freaking time to, and not letting anything stand in your way. There's a new beginning coming here, Sagittarius, because it's just time. So there's a passion new beginner here with a divine masculine energy here. This is going to be somebody that's going to make you optimistic. This is somebody that's going to allow you to move on and be happy and to be treated fair. This is equal give and take. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. This could be someone going through a divorce. Also, I feel like that you could be, if you're married to this person, you may be considering divorce. But with the Hierophant in reverse, that also represents personal beliefs, like going against the grain, you know, being unconventional, doing something that you know is best for you that maybe no one else has tried, but you know that's what's best for you. I feel like you're awakening to that. You may have lived a life where you always conformed to what everyone else around you was doing, to what would make them comfortable. And I feel like that now you've broken out of that, and that included this situation with this person. Now you're flying high, yeah, because with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they've just missed their chance with you. They dropped the ball with you, Sagittarius. This is a missed opportunity. You know, this is a missed chance. This is a bad investment, what they did to you. And this is something that they're going to have to reap for themselves. Yeah. Now we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who was greedy, somebody who's stubborn, who's obsessed with wealth and status, someone who is financially inept. They're terrible with money. They come off as though they got money. They come off as though they know about how to get it, that they're a hustler, you know, that they're stable and everything else. But no, this is someone who invests into the wrong things, scam artists, someone who likes to bait and switch. Yeah, this is somebody who was not able to be the type of person you needed in your life, Sagittarius. They just didn't have it in them. You may have felt a very, very deep connection with this person. With the Death reverse, Scorpio energy, I feel like this is somebody that you really did not want to walk away from. You really did not want this to end. You were fearing change. You may have been holding on to this. And this brought about a personal transformation because after a while, you realize like it's time to focus on your own emotional stability and what makes you happy. So personal transformation had to come in with this Death in reverse. But also, like I said before, that certainly does represent how you had a hard time letting this go. It was no longer serving you. Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. You may have always gotten into an argument or a conflict with this person. It was not a happy home. You know, this was a lot here. Yeah. Somebody may try to come in and communicate with you, that they want to work things out with you. But I really feel like at this point, you're going to see that this person's unfocused, they're impulsive, they have no direction, and they have a disregard for consequence, and it's not going to work out. Also, listen to your intuition. You know what's best for you, Sagittarius, okay? So I'm just warning you, this person is going to want to come back into your energy, but it's like too little too late. Yeah, because you're victorious here with the Six of Wands. You know, you're making progress. You're going to be seen publicly, you know what I'm saying, as the Empress or Emperor that you are. You know, this person is just too little too late. Yep. The sun, everybody's going to see now. Everybody's going to see you. You're going to be out there having a good time. Positivity, pleasure, success, all is well. The world is your oyster, or however it goes. I may have probably said that wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Sagittarius. So let me get you some advice. And I'm going to get you some angel cards, okay? Let me shuffle a little bit more here. I didn't want this reading to be very long, okay? What's the advice going forward for Sagittarius? Knight of Cups. Spirit is asking you to follow your heart, loves, okay? Also to bring a sense of creativity into your love life. You know, you don't have to, with this Hierophant in reverse, I feel like you're living your own truth, walking your own path. You're not conforming to what someone else likes. But I really feel like Spirit is just saying that, you know, follow your heart into your destiny, into what's right for you, okay? Listen to your heart. But also, someone here maybe want to come forward and apologize. Yeah, because look, this Ten of Swords is here with this High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Check it out, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody's doing too much. Okay, we got Ten of Swords reverse, High Priestess reverse, Ten of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody wants to come in and apologize for betraying you, for this painful ending here. But they may have a hidden agenda, or they could be holding back a secret here. Just, you know, listen to your intuition, okay? Somebody here is just going through a really, really tough time. They're going through a negative cycle because of their lack of resisting to change. They're going through a negative phase right now, okay? So they may come towards you being all sweetheartish and charming towards you because they're going through a lot and they want to help you out of it. But I really feel like that they're going to be really hiding some information from you, keeping something a secret, something like that. So be on the lookout for that. I really feel like Spirit is wanting to warn you, okay, that this person is going to try to get into your heart space here. Yeah, Knight of Wands. They know that you have a wall built up. They know that you're guarded, so they may very well try to love bomb you. Okay, you may be dealing with a narcissistic energy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Spirit is saying that this could be a test of faith. Okay, This may be a test of faith for you to get what you need, okay? Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles here, okay? So that talks about your skills, your manifestations, your desires. So this could be a test of faith to get your desires for you to manifest them, and that's with the Ten of Cups, okay? Spirit is saying to be strong, be vigilant, okay? You could overcome anything that's in your path here. Don't let this person trick you out of your abundance, okay? Most definitely. Any other messages? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Booyah. Somebody's going to come in like, oh, yeah, we can make it work, you know. Don't be so guarded towards me. Let your gates down. You know, let my armies invade your fortress. You know, no, don't go for it, dude. Do not go for it. Okay, but of course, listen to your own intuition and practice self-love with this Two of Cups in reverse, okay? You know, make sure that you put your needs first. Let me get you some oracle messages here. Yeah, I'm going to give you angel messages. Let's see, what's the angel message here for Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in to the reading. Please hit the thumbs up for your girl. Ooh, I love that. You guys pulled Archangel Michael. Very powerful, okay? You're working very closely with this powerful Archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Archangel Michael, he also represents divine intervention. So, like, your spirit team is not playing about you, Sagittarius. They are not, okay? They are going to do whatever they can to lead you out of this situation, but you just have to be open to listening to yourself, okay? And not ignore the red flags, you know, the little signs in the universe, angel numbers. Pay attention to all of that, okay? Because your spirit team is fighting a spiritual war over you. And, you know, oop, that fell. All right. We have, you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So Spirit wants you to recognize your power, recognize your ability. See, this is what I meant when I said, Sagittarius, that you guys are elevating. You guys are elevating on another level. This person cannot meet your vibration. You are a powerful light worker. And yes, you had to go through a lot of terrible things to understand, you know, what the world's about and how to express love and what unconditional love really is and things like that. But, you know, this is below your pay grade now. Like, you've outgrown this. You've outgrown it. Okay? All right, let me get you one more message here and I'll end the reading. Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you will miss all of its beauty. So it may be time for you to ground yourself, okay, Sagittarius? You may be in your head a whole lot about this whole situation, about what could happen, you know, through whatever decision, you know, what happened before, what could happen in the future. Spirit is saying, get out of your head and let this go. Let it go and live your best life. It's time for you to get out there and experience life and not be afraid of it, okay? Change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person that you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Yeah, Spirit is asking you to be open to change, okay? To come out of your comfort zone. See, your comfort zone may be you staying in your head all the time, ruminating about what did or didn't happen or what should or could happen. And Spirit is asking you to come out of that. You know, Spirit is asking you to go out there and enjoy life, to ground yourself, and maybe just tune the energy back into you, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to end the reading there. I really hope you enjoyed it, okay? Hit the thumbs up for your girl, and I'm going to see you in the next video, all right? Bye.